Vanderwolf quotes the Always Bullying Prevention Program and mentions the 9 types of bullying, including verbal bullying with attacks through downgrading comments and hurtful nicknames, physical attacks on a person or the person's belongings, social exclusion or isolation, aggressive gossip, inaccurate rumors and lies, blackmail, racial bullying, and sexual bullying.
But the whole goal is to control or harm others. To fit in, because my friends are doing it, so I gotta be with my friends. So
Education Digest mentions how in a study involving hundreds of children, 24% suffered chronic bullying throughout their school years, which was consistently related to lower academic achievement and less engagement in school.
I think more often than not, it has a negative effect. But sometimes some students use their school or their academics as a way they have something to focus on, so they can worry about their school stuff and they're going to do really well even though this part of their life is kind of chaotic. But I tend to see more, and a lot of really good students have been harassed or have been bullied in the past, so I can't say it's definitely negative or it's definitely positive. But when students, there's a direct relationship between attendance and academics. So if a student starts missing school, and they're not in school, then they're not learning the material. They're not learning the material when they have all this makeup work. They might feel overwhelmed. They might take tests they're not prepared for, so grades do go down.
Alice G. Walton writes about psychology, health, medicine, and neuroscience for Forbes. She claims children who were both bully victims and bullies all experienced types of depressive and anxiety disorders and suffered most severely from suicidal thoughts, depressive disorders, generalized anxiety, and panic disorders compared with other groups. Vanderwolf explains the increase in the level of bullying has had negative consequences on students' education and on their quality of life. For instance, UNICEF reports that bullying decreases school attendance rates, contact with peers, and academic achievement, while it increases physical injuries and the incidence of depression.
And we could do our best as educators to help teach things like about character, like being kind to other people, to care about other people. We know how to react. For example, if someone's grandparent passes away and they're sad, then as adults we think that we know that we wouldn't make fun of this kid, or we wouldn't be like, oh, get over it, you're fine. But other kids do that to other kids. And part of it is that they don't understand what is an appropriate response. So that's why our goal is to be very intentional about teaching them empathy. Like, what does it feel like? Put yourself in another person's shoes. So even if, let's say that I lost my pet and I'm really sad about it, you've never had a pet, but you see that I'm sad. I mean, you could say, I'm really sorry that you lost your pet. I haven't had a pet, so I don't know what that feels like. But I did lose, my aunt died a couple years ago, and I remember being really sad about that. So then you're kind of understanding how I feel, versus I'm just going to make comments, or I'm not going to say anything. And it's not about feeling sorry for them.
In school bullying linked to lower academic achievement, Gary Ladd believes schools should have anti-bullying programs and parents should ask their children if they are bullied or excluded at school.
Doing right now. It's called A Mile in My Shoes. And so we're having a certain class work on this project with us. But everyone in the whole school will have they'll pick a shoe that they want to do. And on the bottom of all of them it says, "You do not know me unless you've walked a mile in my shoes." And so all teachers, staff, students will decorate a shoe of things about them that maybe no one knew, and have them put up all over the wall. Because I think that sometimes students, adults, think that they might be the only one that's going through that.